Hey everyone, it's Marcus here, and I'm trying to start a new series. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this issue before, but with the world of AI, there's so many AI agents coming out every single day. And honestly, for me, it feels impossible to catch up. And there's so much noise out there. There is so many different things that start trending, they die, or maybe they launch a new feature, they launch a new release notes. It's impossible to keep up to date with these AI models. It's impossible to see all the different agents that are being released every day. And personally, to me, it makes me feel like I'm falling behind. So I'm gonna try to start a new series here where I review AI agents. I'm gonna make it a habit to do it weekly or even daily at some points to kind of just see what is going to optimize my day-to-day life, my daily tasks, what's going to help me, launch my next product, what's going to help me maintain that product when it's in production, what's going to help me scale that product, it could be what's going to help me plan that product, what's going to help me go through my emails every single day, and skim through the boring ones. It could be as simple as that. And I'm going to pick them at random at first, but if you do want your AI agent reviewed, please leave it in the description or in the comments below, and I will not shy away from reviewing these products. These are not paid collabs or anything. I really do want to, just review it out of my own, free will, see how it is, see how it functions, and maybe it's gonna help me. So, yeah. And without further ado, I've picked the first AI agent that I'm going to review completely at random. So let's get into it. So the first agent I found that we are going to review today, I found from going to GitHub topics and then just going to AI agents as the topic that I'm searching for. And I just scrolled down and I found this one that seemed pretty interesting called Browser Use. And right here it says makes websites accessible for AI agents and it automates tasks online with ease. So I found their website. So the way AI uses the web, agents at scale, undetectable browsers, the API for any website. So it seems like it allows your AI agent within your app to use a website or, the internet or a browser exactly the same way a human would use that browser, right? So let's see what they have here. So they have a quick sign up and an instruction here for how it's working. So you import it into Python or TypeScript. It supports both. And essentially you do client.run, and yeah, you just put in like a little prompt to see exactly what you want. I wonder now how it deals with like login, maybe even sign up potentially to some of these websites. But let's go ahead and sign up. So when signing up, it seems like the free plan, you get 10 agent tasks per month and up to 3 sessions at once. So, a quick little free plan that we can try out. And then you need to copy your API key below here. So first, I'm just going to go through like the full pricing plan of the thing. So I see it says, yes, 10 agent tasks per month, 3 concurrent sessions and advanced stealth. The dev one is $29 a month, $29 in credits, 25 concurrent sessions. Business, $299 a month, and you get 400 credits. In terms of activity and scale up is $1,000 a month. So this product, Browser Use, is an open source product. So you don't have to use the pricing plan that they have here. This is if you want them to essentially, host the browser for you, host the model for you that you're going to be using and all that. That's why you're paying the money. Browser Use is open source, so, and you can use it completely for free, but you're going to have to provide your own browsers as well as your own LLMs. Okay, so, after we've signed up for Browser Use, it seems like they have like an actual in-browser way to use their application. So you could just go to their cloud and actually just use their agent right here. It seems like, yes, there's multiple integrations that are supported with this. This is something I was wondering at the beginning, but they support Gmail, Outlook, and that is just to name a few, because you could scroll down this list forever. So yeah, lots of integrations with this tool. Now, let's see. I get to send a message, so I will say, go to Amazon and find me the best priced lighting system for recording videos. So I'm just gonna do a little test here. We're gonna run this task and see what it says. So we got a result back. So based on Amazon results sorted by lower price, here are the best priced video lighting systems. So let's open these up. It found me a kind of like a mobile, lighting system, which is kind of funny. I said for recording videos, but yeah, I guess that's for recording videos outside. Let's see this one. Yeah, this is like an in-office lighting system that someone could use. And let's see the last one. This one's definitely a lot more expensive. But yeah, seemed to work really well. Obviously, I feel like if I added more to my prompt there, I would have done a much better job. I was kind of really vague with this still. Okay. So yeah, if I added like more description to my prompt of like actually what I wanted, I feel like I would have done a much better job. But yeah, it did the intended thing that it was saying it would have done. And next we are going to try and actually implement this into an application just to see if we could find some usable use case that might actually help someone else in their application if they wanted to implement this, in a more production-like setting. So let's get to that. So to put my money where my mouth is, I wanted to try to optimize something I was already doing with browser use. So essentially what I made was a quick 100-line Python file, super simple. Define this string, which says go to Y Combinator, filter the directory for companies tagged AI or agents. From the visible results, pick the 3 that look the most interesting and return them as a JSON list, where each of them has name, 1-line pitch, and Y Combinator batch. Return only the JSON. I take this task, I put it into the client, so the browser use client. I create it and I get the session data from that task that has been done. I'm using the browser use API key, so all the browsers are on their side and they're hosting all the browsers. They're calling the LLM for me. I didn't have to do any of that because I'm using their API key. So I'm just gonna run one command to kind of see how it works. And let's see if we can grab, the top 3 AI and agents that look the most interesting from Y Combinator. Okay, it just got done. It actually worked really, really fast. I know I cut that part out, but let's see what the 3 top AI agents were. So AI agents that automate SOX control testing, an AI agent that interviews every employee to map how work gets done, and an AI agent that predicts churn months before it happens. So really cool 3 AI agents there. And the names are associated with those. So maybe I'll do those ones next. Who knows? So yeah, really, really cool product here. And I can definitely see this being used for, different types of automations that you would need to create. That would involve browsing the web, or that would involve Gmail, or all the integrations that they had there, right? So really, really cool that I can just like launch this virtual browser on their side and, attach a AI agent on top of that and allow an LLM to actually use that. When you do use it locally, it will launch your default browser if you are not using their API key, because they are hosting a virtual browser for you. And if you run it locally with your own LLM, and it will launch your default browser there, or you'll have to make it. So, but that really, really cool product here. And I hope to see you in the next one.